We begin this morning with United Auto Workers' simultaneous strike against Ford, General Motors, and Chrysler parent Stellantis. Roughly 8% of the union's workers stopped work at plants in Ohio, Michigan, and Missouri after their contracts expired Thursday night. The union says if they don't get a deal, they'll walk out of additional plants. Talks continued throughout the weekend and will resume with Stellantis tomorrow. Senior transportation correspondent Kris Van Cleave is in Toledo, Ohio, with the latest.
Hitting automakers in their bottom line. For a third day, nearly 13,000 United Auto Workers have pumped the brakes at plants in Michigan, Ohio, and Missouri, striking after their union contract with the nation's big three automakers ran out.
I'm here for the long haul. Yep. The long haul. If I have to be out here, rain, sleet, snow, thunderstorm, tornado, striking, I'm here.
I don't think they're honking for the CEOs.
And they're getting the backing of high-profile Democrats. Pennsylvania Senator John Fetterman joined the picket line, while Vermont's Bernie Sanders headlined a huge rally just feet from the Detroit Auto Show.
It is totally reasonable for auto workers to finally receive a fair share of the record-breaking profits that their labor has produced.
About an hour south of Detroit, there are 10,000 auto workers here in Toledo. More than half of them are now on strike at this Jeep plant. But that likely has more to do with what's built here. The popular and lucrative Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Gladiator, vehicles that could soon be in short supply on dealer lots.
Most of us can't even afford the vehicles that we're building.
Robert Vasquez has worked at the Toledo plant since 1997.
We're in it to the end. You know, we want our fair share.
The union is seeking a 36% raise with cost of living increases to counter inflation, the unwinding of concessions made during the Great Recession, and worker protection as the companies transition to less labor-intensive electric vehicles. They also want a 4-day work week and a return of pensions. Both are non-starters for the automakers. The big three are offering about a 20% raise.
It's a record from a gross wage increase perspective in our 115-year history.
Can GM be successful if you met all their demands?
Actually, no. The life of the contract, the initial demands were over $100 billion. We still have a ways to go.
GM now expects to idle a plant in Kansas, and Ford announced 600 temporary layoffs blamed on ripple effects from the strike.
That was Kris Van Cleave reporting from Toledo.